from screens flashing ominously with alarming, devastating losses that signal impending ruin.
This sucks, man. $40,000. Like, I can't even imagine losing that. Like, I couldn't.
To traders grappling intensely with despair, disbelief, anger, and a profound sense of defeat.
21! Bro, chill!
Here are 49 unforgettable times traders lost absolutely everything in trading history. Starting with a day trader who believed he was very untouchable until reality flipped the market on him. This very moment shows a trader locked in, chasing quick profits like they were guaranteed wins. His confidence filled the room, but the charts had other plans. Within seconds, the losses stacked higher than he ever imagined, draining not just money, but his composure. Every second felt heavier until silence replaced bravado, reminding everyone that no streak can outrun the truth of the market.
Yo, what is good, guys? This is how I lost $3,900 day trading the S&P 500. These 4-hour highs that got taken out during pre-market. And then we saw an immediate sell-off. So these hourly lows, and we pushed a little bit farther down over here. But we saw these hourly lows get taken out. Then following that, we see an immediate move up, so this is kind of where I got lost.
Momentum can feel unstoppable, yet when the tide turns, it strips away every illusion in an instant. In this particular incident, we see a trader caught up in the thrill of a risky bet, convinced he'd found his golden ticket. At first, the numbers seemed to agree, and his confidence soared with each tick upward. But then came the turn, fast and merciless, leaving his account bleeding. What began with a happy grin ended in long silence, proving fortune vanishes as quickly as it arrives.
I lost $30,000 in 1 week at the start of this month. This was the most amount of money I've ever lost in 1 week this year. And it hit me really. So you can see in the first week alone, I lost 3R, right? That was like $30,000 wiped out just like this. And after taking the third loss in a row, I realized that I have to stop and reevaluate the situation and really think about what went Jim right now. Yo, looks like this one went straight to the stop loss. God damn it.
Not every downfall explodes loudly. Sometimes it creeps in while denial blinds the one taking the fall. Trouble started when a trader held a short position, convinced his timing was flawless. He ignored every warning sign flashing back at him, waiting for a reversal that unfortunately never came. The losses piled higher, his account shrank, and confidence collapsed into disbelief. By the end, his stubbornness cost him everything. A very painful reminder that hope is never a trading strategy.
Extra protein.
There it goes.
Come on, let's get that dump. Don't you even think about going back above $1. I'm gonna lose my mind on this trade if this thing gets back above this blue line.
Nice.
Oh, it's back above that $1 mark. Guys, I am going to live to fight another day on this even trade and take a small loss.
Arrogance might sound convincing at first, but numbers always have the last word when the screen turns red. The next moment shows the same trader doubling down after earlier losses, mocking caution and acting untouchable. He pushed harder into the same position, laughing at risk like it was just a joke. But when the charts flipped again, the laughter vanished, and his face told the story of defeat. The market exposed his pride, leaving nothing but silence and heavy regret.
So I'm shorting this play after a 187% spike so far. Currently down 900 bucks, shorting it when it's up 185%. I mean, I can't feel bad about that. I gotta be confident about that.
But the market just isn't cooperating.
Break of 155, I will get out of this play. Not worth it to hold it if we get above that 155 mark. Guys, I'm getting out. I'm getting out right here. I'm out.
Before success can feel secure, one bad decision can erase it faster than it was earned. We see a trader losing a huge amount on Tesla after betting big against the dip. He was certain the stock would surge, holding his position with misplaced confidence, but instead it rocketed downwards. Every tick against him carved deeper losses until the account was drained. The disbelief on his face said it all. The market doesn't care about pride at all.
It's up now, but it's extremely dangerous because it's the first few minutes of the trading session and I don't know which direction Tesla's gonna pick. But as you can see, I'm already up 10 grand, just failed to move higher and it's getting back to the lows where I should have my stop. I'm getting ready to stop it. I'm already down $14,000. That's very bad. That's very bad. I need to see it stopping just a bit, relaxing a bit. Oh, what a spike down. I do not move out on spikes. Look at that. That's terrible. $27,000.
While overconfidence wrecks many, sometimes it's a single stubborn trade that proves costliest of all. The whole fiasco was about a trader convinced that he had the perfect long signal, only to watch in horror as the stock went the other way. His screen painted a sea of red while he tried to rationalize every move, hoping for a turnaround that never came. By the end, his balance collapsed before his very eyes, a proof that hesitation often costs more than the initial mistake.
Open. And we're up. What the f? Why did it say I'm down 5 grand? What the f?
History reminds us that no matter the decade, the market has always known how to humble. This moment shows a trader stepping in with absolute confidence, as if fortune was guaranteed by his presence alone. But markets don't care about swagger, they write their own scripts, and sometimes those scripts sting harder than expected. Watching him hold his ground felt like watching someone walk into a storm with an umbrella made of paper.
Come on, just keep on moving. Come on, man. Well, it's got some support right here, so, maybe it'll hang on to this 16 area, bounce back up. Come on. Oh, shit! Oh, shit, dude! What the fuck? I just lost $1,500. What the fuck? Oh, shit! Oh, no!
Technology may change, but misplaced confidence has the same taste no matter the era. Here, a trader went all in on an event everyone expected to succeed, yet the silence that followed was louder than any cheer. The crowd's hope turned into awkward stillness, and his investment turned into a question nobody voluntarily wanted to answer. Confidence looked bright, but the moment fizzled quicker than a firecracker in the rain. The lesson: nothing is ever guaranteed.
I have my money on gravity. This would be a good time to sell.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 2, 1. Mission 0. Abort. Back in idle. Abort it.
Looks like an abort was called at T0. The team will look into the issue and we will hopefully make another attempt.
Look at the stop.
Again, abort called right near T0. Teams are currently working through their abort procedures and will standing by for...
Not all lessons are learned quietly. Some arrive with volume, emotion, and plenty of regret. I bet that this trader's reaction might be the most honest thing you'll see all day. He poured his energy into the screen only to watch his plans unravel faster than his patience. By the end, he was louder than the numbers, but not in a way that felt victorious. Sometimes raw emotion says more than statistics ever could.
I got along right here. We instantly got stopped out. Pretty instantly got stopped out. And that was the first loss. And then I instantly reversed position into a short right here, where we actually wouldn't have lost again. If I was gonna go break even this low, we actually would have gotten there. But as soon as I got filled like here, and it came up against me, and I closed it for another loss, and then I just kept trading. And we lost the balance.
Where caution ends, chaos begins, and the difference is usually measured in more than just dollars. This incident shows someone who didn't just make a mistake, they built an entire tower of them and watched it topple in real time. Each decision stacked heavier on the last until the weight crushed everything beneath it. What started as confidence turned into desperation, and desperation is never a reliable trading strategy. You could feel the downfall before it even finished.
And came in, saw a setup, accidentally got in on the NQ contract because I wasn't on the micro chart. Don't know how I didn't realize that. Instantly lost a few hundred, like $200, $300 on the account that I only have like 688 drawdown. And after that, I just kept trying, and just took like 15 trades. And that account...
Fortune tempts many, but when pride meets scale, the fall feels even sharper. We see a trader who aimed at one of the world's biggest companies as if it were an easy opponent. His tone was fearless, maybe even mocking, but the aftermath spoke louder than his certainty. It's the kind of gamble that sounds thrilling when whispered in confidence, yet looks reckless when replayed for everyone else to see.
Hold on a second. All right, man. So, what's it say? It can happen.
What is it? Well, turn your other monitor. Oh, man, you need to be.
Now, if you want to avoid the same fate, you should not be trading with your own money. Instead, check out Funded Next, one of the most reliable CFD prop firms out there, now available in the US as well. You can get started for as little as $32 for a $5,000 trading account, and Funded Next gives you one of the best trading environments in the industry. But what really sets them apart is their brand promise: payouts within 24 hours. Or you receive an extra $1,000 in compensation. They offer multiple challenge types depending on your style: Stellar 1-Step, 2-Step, their most popular, Stellar Light, most affordable, and Stellar Instant for instant funding. There's no time limit, on-demand payouts, and you can trade without unnecessary restrictions. You can even see their reliability in the numbers. They're the highest paying firm according to Payout Junction and Prop Firm Match. So you want to get started? Use my link in the description to register, and make sure to use code JSFN to get a 120% refund on your purchase once you reach your first payout. Now, these losers call it risk, others call it strategy, but either way, the market always has the final word. Here, a trader was so sure of his setup that he barely blinked as the numbers moved. You could almost admire the composure, but beneath the calm, there was a storm brewing. The energy changed quickly, and what seemed like patience soon looked like stubbornness. Sometimes quiet confidence isn't strength. It's just denial waiting to be exposed.
It's making the moves for the sells, right? Guess we'll see what happens. Yeah. I don't like the resistance that or the support that we're coming into now either. On the 15. There's that candle just acting out. Let me see what type of news we do have coming up right now. Painful, painful, painful. Fuck. 13,000.
Speed doesn't always thrill. Sometimes it devastates before you've even processed what happened. How about a trader who barely had time to react before everything changed? 1 second it was calm, the next it was chaos, and his reaction said it all. He tried to keep up, but momentum moves faster than emotions ever can. Blink too long and the market makes decisions on your behalf, leaving you behind in disbelief.
Oh shit. Hold up. This area right here. Look out. Come on.
Even small numbers can cut deep when pride is heavier than the balance. Whereas this trader entered the trade with too much confidence and expecting a smooth ride, energy turned sour instantly. The sum involved wasn't massive by trading standards, but his frustration made it feel monumental. Watching him sink into disbelief felt like watching a balloon slowly deflate, each sigh louder than the last. Proof that every loss, big or small, stings.
I feel market structure shift, 15-minute downside, fair value gap. Jesus Christ, dude! What the fuck? Bro, if this comes up again, man, I'm done for the day. Bro, what in the fuck is this? This isn't even like, bro, what the fuck? Bro, don't even trade, dog. What the fuck? Bro.
Every screen carries its own story, but not every story ends the way its author intends. Despair was all over the scene when we saw a trader staring at his screen as though sheer willpower could turn the tide. His hands twitched, his posture changed, but the outcome didn't bend in his favor. You could sense the regret creeping in long before the final numbers settled. Sometimes the toughest opponent in trading isn't the market, it's your own stubborn confidence.
Hey, and to be honest, this sucks, man. $40,000, like, I can't even imagine losing that. Like, I couldn't. 40 bands gone, just like that. And it was on me too. I didn't even get scammed out of it. I scammed myself. This is one of the moments I'd really like some advice, but you know, we gonna figure it out.
Distraction makes the smallest slip feel 10 times heavier. The next moment shows a student caught between lectures and live trading. His attention split at the worst possible time. The classroom noise mixed with market noise, and his focus cracked under the pressure. Watching him wrestle between the two felt almost comedic, like trying to juggle fire and water at the same time. Neither side won, but the loss was clear.
I wasn't recording, but it's fine.
You think are associated with having a house?
Utilities.
Okay, so utilities are a big one. Benny, close the laptop.
I'm literally staring right at you. I didn't even do it. Alright, I'm gonna put it on the floor. That's it.
Close the laptop. You don't need it on.
I gotta watch it.
Even in paradise, the market knows how to ruin the view. A trader appeared on vacation, his backdrop calm and relaxing, but his screen anything but. Every passing second stole more of his peace until the trip felt pointless. Watching him sink deeper into frustration while the world around him was so calm made it ironic. Sometimes the loudest storms happen in silence, right behind a smiling facade. Yet even the calmest setting can turn chaotic when a screen lights up red. For the next scenario, a trader was caught on camera trying to relax, cocktail in one hand, trades in the other. But no matter how stunning the backdrop, his face betrayed the storm brewing within. Watching the contrast felt almost comical. Paradise on the outside, pressure on the inside. Some souvenirs are worth bringing home, but this memory, definitely. Faster than it arrived, especially when confidence tags along for the ride. In this trade, the trader confidently entered the market with a number that looked manageable on paper, but felt massive once it started moving. His posture tightened, his breathing changed, and suddenly the room seemed smaller. There's a special kind of regret that lingers longer than the loss itself, and you could see it begin to grow here. Numbers don't need commas to feel heavy, sometimes they just need to move against you at the wrong time. Here we spot a trader caught mid-swing, juggling optimism and panic like two weights pulling him apart. Every second felt stretched longer, every glance at the chart heavier. His reaction wasn't loud, but it didn't need to be, because the silence said everything. It's the kind of moment that makes you rethink what small really means. Risk looks exciting on paper, but paper never shows the full chaos of a trade in motion. Chaos began when this trader was swinging hard, chasing opportunity like it was already guaranteed. For a heartbeat, it almost looked like confidence could carry him, but then the energy changed. His eyes darted across the screen as if searching for an escape that wasn't there. It's the type of move that writes its own cautionary tale. Some losses sting the account, others sting the ego, but a few break everything in their path. The next moment shows a trader meeting a number so brutal it wasn't just money that collapsed. His body language told the story louder than words, just severe anger boiling, calm gone. At one point, it wasn't clear whether he was fighting the market or the room around him. Either way, it was the end of more than just trading.
Dirty.
Bro, why is he like minus 34,000 on one trade, bro?
Damn.
Dang, bro, he had 400k ZAR on that
ZAR.
account. And he probably
How
lost
much is
it all.
that?
Oh, wow, bro, it's like almost 22k USD. Man, okay, I would be pissed too, bro, if I lost that.
There are moments that go beyond money where the numbers become heavier than anyone can carry. Imagine seeing someone opening their screen and being confronted with a number so unreal it didn't look possible. You could almost feel the room go silent, like everyone present knew what it meant. No words, no laughter, no explanation, just the weight of something that changes everything in an instant. Some balances don't just ruin accounts, they break lives.
A very sad story all the way around, no matter how you look at it here. One way to kind of think about this is when you go to your banking app and you hit that app and you see all of your balances, you see your checking, your savings, your credit card balances. Well, in this case, the 20-year-old opened his investment app and saw that he had close to $730,000 in a negative cash.
Savings take years to build, but sometimes only seconds to vanish without warning. Here, we caught a trader on camera realizing that everything they worked for was tied up in a gamble that didn't forgive mistakes. Their eyes lingered on the screen longer than usual, their posture heavier than before. The weight wasn't just financial, it was personal, and you could feel it in the pause between breaths. A silence that said more than any outburst could.
Lost everything. My entire life savings. I almost lost my marriage too. I used to lie to my wife. Every time I blew an account, I'd say, "Don't worry, babe, I've got it now." But deep down, I knew I didn't. I'd put more money in and lose it all over and over again. That cycle destroyed me, people. The frustration, the shame, the constant hope, followed by...
Some lessons don't come from books, they come from balances, and those balances rarely forgive mistakes. This very next moment shows a young trader full of confidence, pressing buttons with the kind of energy only inexperience brings. For a moment, it almost looked like bravado could shield the truth, but the cracks showed quickly. Watching the posture change from smug to stunned was its own kind of education. The market doesn't hand out degrees, only reminders.
Slow stole my money, everything that I've been gathering since these 5 days. I just blew out my accounts because I made a mistake. I was trading on my demo accounts with 0.1 lot size. I forgot to change it on my real account, and now just look at how I've lost everything.
When pressure builds on the biggest stage, the smallest mistake feels like an earthquake. Sometimes traders tend to lean into one of the riskiest reports, convinced timing was their ally. The room felt tense, the kind of tension that builds before either triumph or disaster. Each click of the mouse echoed louder than it should have, each glance heavier than the last. In that short moment, the outcome mattered more than anything else.
NFP loss taken. Yo. This thing.
Crypto trades feel exciting until they remind you just how sharp their bite really is. The camera caught someone walking confidently into the space, convinced the numbers on the screen were his to command. But crypto doesn't follow rules, it makes its own. And the tension on his face proved it. There was no calm, only a storm hiding behind clenched teeth. Watching him sweat through the silence was more telling than words could ever be.
$14,000? What? That fucking $40,000? What the fuck? What the fuck? My balance. No.
Some trades don't just sting, they carve scars that echo for years, especially when the numbers are massive. We see a trader and his friends staring at the aftermath of one of the most brutal dumps in recent memory. The silence was heavier than words, the disbelief thicker than air. You could feel the shock ripple through everyone in the room, a reminder that markets can crush entire groups in one swipe.
I check my portfolio and I find out that fucking Luna has fucking disappeared.
of all the fucking coins. I put all my money, all my life savings into Luna. Over a year ago, I made $2 million and I come back. It's like a joke. It's like a nightmare. The one coin, they say, Luna Man is the future UST, or everybody telling me to buy in, and then I see it going down. I'm saying I'm not going to look. They say hodl, right? Hodl, that's what they say in crypto, is to hodl.
Friendship feels light when celebrating wins, but much heavier when everyone takes the same painful hit together. This moment shows a group pooling resources, chasing a shortcut to fortune, only for their optimism to sour instantly. Their voices cracked between nervous laughter and stunned silence, like no one wanted to admit what had happened. When numbers disappear as fast as trust, the room feels smaller. Some lessons aren't just individual, they're shared with everyone who bought in.
3 other friends. That was 2022. We've contributed $10,000 and we were using bots to trade. We took the account from 10,000 to 20,000. One night, all the money has gone. I did not sleep that night. I swear.
Losing hurts at any scale, but when the number stretches into 5 figures, the reaction tells its own story. The next scene is all about a trader brimming with confidence, eager to prove himself, only to be met with something very different. His eyes changed quickly, his tone wavered, and the room filled with a thick silence. It wasn't just about money, it was about pride cracking in real time. Some numbers are heavy enough to break more than balance sheets.
Twice in a single day. My name is Gates, I'm a day trader, and that is the biggest loss that I ever took in my career. I'm telling you right now, losing $40,000 in a single day hits different. That kind of pain teaches you lessons that a textbook never could. I'm talking I was physically sick, like to my stomach, to my core, didn't want to get out of bed, did not want to eat, did not want to go to bed.
Every trader knows the pull of futures, but not everyone respects how fast they can turn savage. Imagine someone diving into Bitcoin futures, thinking short-term chaos could be bent to his will. Instead, the chart turned into a ticking clock, his posture changing with each passing second. The glow of the screen was harsh, his focus sharper than ever. Sometimes ambition burns brighter than caution, but the smoke it leaves is unforgettable.
What?
Long or short, the direction matters less than the discipline, and this case proves exactly that. This subsequent moment shows a trader darting between positions as if one mistake could be undone by the next. The energy looked frantic, the decisions scattered, and the confidence paper thin. Each new move only deepened the tension in the room as though desperation was its own strategy. Sometimes the market doesn't need to win, it just waits for you to lose.
Order filled. Order filled.
Options bring promise of fast wins, but they also carry the weight of crushing speed when things go wrong. Trouble started when this woman leaned into her position, convinced her plan was solid, only to feel the change immediately. The glow of her screen told the story louder than her words, her posture stiff with every tick. Options don't wait, they don't forgive, they just remind you of every second passing by. Her silence carried more weight than anger.
$100 trading SPX puts, so I'm going to go through exactly what I did and what mistakes I made. So here is my P&L. Right here you can see $7,800 down. So I was watching SPX for this gap fill down at open. SPX gapped up from 41.15 all the way to around 41.55. So I was looking for it to fill the gap down. Now you can see that in the morning it did make an initial move down, and I wanted to wait.
Savings take years to build, but sometimes only a single trade to unravel. This very next moment shows a man who stepped in with faith, trusting his instincts over caution, only to find himself cornered. His gaze lingered longer than most, his posture slumped quicker than usual. The weight in his silence said more than any rant ever could. It's the kind of moment that makes even spectators rethink what they'd risk in his shoes.
In stocks about 4 years ago. I invested $40,000 of my hard-earned money into penny stocks and lost most of it because the company ended up committing fraud. In this screenshot, it says it's unrealized gains, but if you look at the current stock price right now, it's actually 2.6 cents. At the time of my investment, I was blinded by greed and convinced my stocks would double. I ended up selling.
Not every painful trade comes with a grand scale. Sometimes the smallest numbers carry the sharpest sting. So this trader was seen watching a few digits feel heavier than expected, his reactions hinting at more than money. His shoulders told the story before his voice could, and every pause seemed longer than the last. It wasn't about the figure, it was about the weight of confidence collapsing. Sometimes the lightest blow leaves the heaviest bruise.
Sand here, so let's see how it goes. Thursday, I'm going on Thursday. Tomorrow is my last day. Oh damn. I can be drawn with this push. Oh. Stop loss is around here. So do not copy trade blind.
Meme coins might sound fun, but fun has a different meaning when reality comes crashing in. Here we spot a trader grinning wide at first, convinced he'd spotted the next rocket. But when the energy changed, the grin faded as quickly as it came. The chat around him turned restless, the mood went heavy, and the fun vanished. That's the trouble with hype. It can turn from celebration to silence in a heartbeat.
Fuck. Okay, I did it. Oh
You
shit.
went in?
Yeah.
That's a 3-minute Coke? Okay.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Oh, dude, that one.
No!
Bro,
No!
that one's
No!
mouses. That shit dumb, dude.
No! Trusting the wrong coin is one thing, trusting too much in people is another. In this particular incident, we see a streamer staking his faith and his tokens on promises that didn't hold up. His reaction was instant, the kind of disbelief that words can't fully capture. Watching him sit in stunned silence was its own storyline, as if the screen had just betrayed him. Sometimes the real rug isn't the coin, it's simply misplaced trust.
Weird, bro. Just wait, bro. I'm not selling, bro. I'm not selling. Just wait, bro. Just wait, bro. I'm not selling, bro. Just wait, bro. Dude, this guy's not gonna rug me for 0.05 sold, bro. He's not that much of a G. There's no way. There's no way he's that much of a G, bro. Alright, never mind. Oh! Oh my god! Oh, what the fuck? He actually just did it! Why did he just do that? Why did he just do that? I just got rugged! What the fuck was—
Beginners often dream of instant success, but markets rarely hand out gifts without sharp reminders attached. The next moment exposes a first-time trader brimming with excitement as if the screen itself owed him profit. The confidence looked unshakable, almost charming, but beneath the surface you could feel the inexperience. Watching his expressions change in real time felt like seeing optimism collide with reality. Some lessons are expensive, others are unforgettable, and a few are both.
Well, you know what? I'm buying. Fuck it. I just bought in. Oh, fuck. I bought in at the where. Oh, fuck. Ah! Guys, what just happened? Guys, you have to—
Big numbers make for bigger reactions, especially when they don't behave the way anyone expected. This streamer leaned heavily on his position, confident enough to smile at first, but the grin faded quickly. His focus sharpened, his laughter disappeared, and silence crept in where bravado once stood. The weight of every second was visible on his face. Sometimes ambition feels powerful until the market reminds you who really runs the show.
I have $168 left. I have $168 left.
Hype can be addictive, but chasing it often ends in the same heavy silence. We caught a trader who went all in on meme coins, convinced fortune was around the corner. His energy at first was electric, full of excitement, but the tone changed faster than the chart. You could feel the weight of disappointment settle in the room. Meme coins might be fun, but they don't always deliver the laughter people expect.
God damn it! Fuck! God damn it! God.
Losses hurt, but sometimes the reaction afterwards tells a louder story than the numbers themselves. Subsequently, we see a man so frustrated by the outcome that even his equipment wasn't safe. The room shook with his anger, his patience long gone, his composure shattered. It wasn't just about the trade anymore, it was about pride breaking. Watching him unravel was raw and uncomfortable, the kind of scene that stays with you long after.
Damn, you bust! 21! Fuck!
Bro, chill.
Bro! Fucking leaving, bro! I'm fucking done for it, fucking nose, bro! So, bro!
Some trades don't destroy accounts, they just ruin monthly plans in one swift motion. This next moment shows a trader who entered with confidence, thinking the numbers would provide extra income. But the opposite unfolded, and his posture grew heavier with each tick. You could almost sense him recalculating bills and schedules in his head, like the month just collapsed in front of him. It's the kind of loss that lingers quietly in the background.
Bitch, bro. Alright, buddy. Oh my god, what did I just do? I just bought? No! Oh my god, I just found. Oh my god.
Quick trades often promise fast wins, but they carry even faster consequences. Here, the camera catches someone stepping in boldly, expecting a short burst of profit, only to realize momentum has its own plans. His focus narrowed instantly, his shoulders stiffened, and his breathing betrayed the pressure. The silence that followed felt heavier than noise. Sometimes 30 seconds feels like 30 minutes when the market decides to turn up the heat. Sometimes the most shocking thing isn't the loss, it's watching others react to it. For the next incident, the camera captures TJR responding live to a trader's disaster, his face a mix of disbelief and reluctant humor. He laughed at moments, shook his head at others, and let silence fill the rest. His reaction carried both empathy and amusement, the kind of balance only a viewer can have. Sometimes being an observer feels safer than being involved.
Oh my god! Oh my god, he's down 120. Oh my no! Don't get emotional! You can't close for a loss now, bro! You can't close for a loss now. You gotta hold this no stop loss. Let it run, bro. No stop loss, let it run.
Numbers vanish fast, but 20,000 disappearing in seconds has a different weight altogether. This trader appeared frozen as the chart pulled further away, his stillness louder than any rant could be. The energy in the room changed instantly from calm to suffocating, like oxygen had been pulled out. His silence stretched long, his posture told the story. Watching that change made the loss feel bigger than any number on screen.
I'm just gonna watch this happen, bro. Like, I can't even do anything. I didn't put a stop loss in. Oh, yo. No way, no way. Dude, no. Yo, oh my god.
Some moments break confidence, others break composure entirely. Trouble was seen all over the room when we saw a man staring at his screen until the weight finally cracked through his expression. His voice trembled, his eyes welled, and suddenly the trade wasn't about numbers anymore. It was about pride, frustration, and disappointment colliding all at once. Sometimes the heaviest losses don't drain balances, they drain spirits, leaving emotions raw and completely exposed.
Okay, so pretty much stop here. It's cool.
Even strong markets can't protect you from one bad moment on the wrong instrument. In this trade, we see a man taking on the Nasdaq with complete confidence, shoulders squared, eyes fixed on the chart. But confidence doesn't always translate to control, and his posture betrayed cracks as seconds passed. The pressure grew visible, the calm evaporated, and every gesture carried tension. Sometimes the numbers don't just beat you, they leave marks long after the session ends.
The fuck, y'all? I'm down $11,000 trading Nasdaq today. It's cool. If you know me, I know I'm gonna get my shit back tomorrow, but I'm down 11,000 for the day. Might lay my sick ass in bed, watch movies all day.
Trust between family is strong, but mixing it with trading creates stakes few can bear. The next moment shows a man stepping into the market with someone else's fortune. The weight doubled before the trade even began. Each movement of the chart tightened the air, every second feeling heavier than the last. By the end, his expression was quite unforgettable, a mix of disbelief and dread. Some losses don't just cost money, they cost relationships too.
Get out! Get out the trade! Get out the fucking trade!
Get out the trade, bro. Get out the trade, man. We still can win. Get out this trade, bro. Get out this trade. Oh my gosh, Chet, we actually cooked. This nigga's an idiot, Chet. This nigga's actually an idiot, Chet. I told this nigga go down. I said go down. I said go down. What do? You go up. What are you going up for, nigga? What do you see at the sky, nigga? You fucking piece of shit. We're gonna go down.
Reversals are tempting, but when timing is off, even the best setups crumble instantly. Subsequently, we spotted a man who was convinced that he had spotted the perfect entry, leaning forward as the chart moved. The silence in the room carried a tension almost louder than any commentary. Seconds stretched longer, the glow of the screen reflecting in his eyes. Confidence met resistance, and the weight of timing revealed itself. Sometimes 1 second decides everything.
Order filled. Long John's here. Alright, we just hit 20 points, so I'm going stop to break even. Alright, we're in the clear, we're literally stress-free now. Oh, dude, look at that. That's a nasty candle, bro.
Order
Oh
filled.
my god, okay. Alright, it is what it is there.
Meme coins attract with excitement, but they can vanish before you've even finished celebrating. This final scene shows a man jumping into a coin with pure enthusiasm, his face lit with hope and energy. But enthusiasm doesn't always protect against reality. The change came quicker than words could describe, leaving him speechless in front of the screen. It wasn't just silence, it was disbelief. Sometimes hype is the cruelest rug a trader can step on.
I'm in. Okay, let's move it. Okay, they do.
And if you like this video, then you might like a similar one on the left or my newest upload on the right.